How was your 4th of July yesterday?
It was cool, man. It was cool, and it was until the very end. I saw some news online that made me sad, man.
Yeah, it's definitely 4 extra. So prayers up for 4 extra. But I was gonna ask too, did you celebrate or anything? Because you were like DMing me. I was like not expecting that on the holiday.
I mean,
You just chill out with the
I'm
family.
I'm a nigga, man. What am I celebrating Fourth of July for?
I was seeing stuff like that. I don't fully know, but yeah, there's something to that, right? Where like,
It's love, man. I'm being a little critical, but I'm being a little serious in the same note. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be an American. I'm grateful to live in a land that's free. Um, so hang on, where's my Zoom at?
I know your face just froze for a second, but you should be chilling. You're back.
So, but hey, man. Um, I was just hanging out with Mike Perry.
Okay.
He got a new house, really nice. You guys hit me up, follow me on IG, Philly Fresh UFC, and I'll tell you where Mike Perry lives.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I'll tell you where his new house is. I'll send the location.
For sure, for
Follow
sure.
me though on IG, Philly Fresh UFC. If you follow me on IG, DM me Platinum. I'll send you his address.
Bet. Okay. Now with 4th of July, we just touched on it, 4 extra. I got a couple details to tell you about it that I was watching a video on. Did you watch Flacco's video by chance? Because I know you have watched some of his shit.
Yeah, I like Flacco, but
Yeah.
he's starting to kind of
Sometimes it's
get.
fake. I've been reporting on some of his stuff, and then other people are like, "No, that's not true." So I'm a
Yeah,
little bit like,
I'm disappointed in him, man. He's real clickbaity. He's real like uh he's not an authentic guy, man, to be 100% honest. But I started to watch it, but I have some inside resources. You know, I was able to pretty much talk to Adam,
"Oh, okay."
essentially, and I got pretty much, I think, all the correct information.
Yeah, I watched that video Adam put out. He said that like extra, basically, along with him, somebody else's face got like blown off and shit like that. So I don't know what the hell happened, but like a short fused firework or something. I don't
Yeah,
be
man.
lighting that shit at all. Like, I don't put that anywhere near me.
Yeah, like the little M80s and shit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
chilling.
used to be when I was a kid. I was like big on them. The M80s, M1000s. Being from New York, like I used to throw them. I used to light them, throw them all the time when I was like 11, 12. Thank God. Thank God. I remember vividly, bro. I'm not gassing. Me lighting these, holding, throwing. M80, same Jones.
Hmm.
Not the ones he had. The ones he had were kind of big, like some
Those are big ass ones with a
M2000,
small
bro.
ass.
Yeah, like the M1000. Them shits were like bigger. They were like little grenades. But also, what I have seen is I've seen people add on like extender fuses when they throwing those. So like, but it's never worth it, man. Like he is compromised for life, and I would never wish something like this on anyone. But I'm a very faithful person, and I know God is real. And dealing with someone's like myself whose mother has cancer, and you see how it affects different people around you. And I think what God does is uses that situation to reach people around. I handle it different. My father handles it different. My sister handles it different. So there's numerous opportunities for Christ to present himself in people's lives in different ways. So I think this is going to be it has to be a pivotal turning point in his life to where now he's going to move different, and the people that look at four extra are going to move different because he's going to move different, and I think it's going to affect a lot of people around him, and God willing, for the better.
Yeah, for sure. And like, kind of what you're saying, like if he were to leave the street life, I think you're almost walking away with your life, whether you get locked up, for X amount of years or you lose your life in the streets. You're walking away with your life if you leave the streets. And then, I mean, what you lost a few fingers, but you kept your life. You get to live a long, full life. So I think it could be a blessing in disguise for sure. If you look at it kind of like that, glass half full, even though it's like a fucking shit ass situation, regardless. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. There's no coming back from death, you know. And in my journey and what I've seen, that street life leads to two places, and you know the same two places. So I think at his age, it was time to hang it up. And I guarantee you he'll get back on camera and say, "Oh, it is what it is. Vernon the Fig, I'm still here." Da da da. But when you compromise physically, it changes you. Because the only time I feel a shade of myself is when
Yeah.
I'm injured. And
Yeah, I can feel that too.
when I'm injured, I'm like depressed. I don't
Definitely.
feel alpha anymore. I don't feel,
Yeah.
you know.
That's the first thing that came to my mind, yeah. And
So
that's what's gonna happen with him is, like, his whole thing is, big dog alpha on the block, right? So now it's like you gotta have almost a new gimmick. 'Cause
you
what's
have to.
your 'cause that's your whole thing, and now people can easily call you on it. You only got one hand.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and you weren't efficient as much as you think you were. I'm not. No need to kick him while he's down. You're not efficient at fighting. You just weren't. Like I'm sorry. Like you know what I'm saying. Like so now you're even less efficient. So I pray for him, man. Like I said, it ruined my Saturday, and I don't even know him like that. Minus the time we talked, me, you, and him, you, and I spoke. But I wish him well, man. Praise to him and his family from burning the fig. Love.
Yeah. I heard that he went blind from the explosion, which kinda makes sense because if your hand explodes, I'm sure there's, like, a big, like, flash. So I guess that's why his face was down in the video is, like, he went blind for a second. But take it with a grain of salt because now that I'm remembering, it's 4 Extra or no, it's, Flacco whose video I heard that on, so we'll take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I'm not listening. So I didn't watch that. So Flacco said he is blind.
He went temporarily blind. Yeah. It's feasible. It's nothing it doesn't sound super crazy, but if that's true, it's kinda crazy.
It doesn't seem feasible to me. If you had a
Okay.
firework in your hand and it blew your hand to smithereens, that alone is going to be enough to stop most of what's going to happen. And your eye operates at a point two. What is it? You know what I'm saying? Like to register a blink. So I just think it being in his hand, that explosion enough, and him blinking is enough to save his eye.
Okay.
In my humble opinion, I
For
don't know.
sure. Yeah, I don't know either. He'll probably
Knock
talk
on
about it
wood.
and
I hope he's okay. I hope his that'd be the two worst things. You know, I hope his vision's okay.
yeah, that's honestly just terrible.